So, ladies and gentlemen, our next bout this evening to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds, and it's for the lightweight championship. Introducing first the challenger, hiding out of the blue corner. Please welcome Richardson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Full Contact Contender 6. I'm Brad Wharton, joined at the commentary position by Iron Jez Cook. And this is our lightweight title unification bout. Entering the cage first is our interim lightweight champion, Lee Richardson. Jez, why don't you break this one down for us and tell the FCC fans a little bit about Lee Richardson?
My pleasure, Brad, my pleasure. So we first saw Lee Richardson appear at FCC5, took on a hot prospect, Liam Davis, fighting out of Blackledge. Took that fight via submission in round 1, and really showed the FCC crowd what it was all about. We knew he was a good striker, had a good mix of punches and kicks, and but also coming out of Sakata, he was going to always have top quality submissions, and he showed that. He demonstrated that. He took that fight, and we immediately saw Martin Chester at the end of that fight come in, and yeah, what more could we ask for? Adam set the fight up, and here we are, the unification.
Yeah, he's training up at Sakata with guys like our current FCC interim middleweight champion, Kev Fryer. All these boys from Sakata are in shape, ready to go, tough as hell, great on the ground, great standing up. They're really well-rounded mixed martial arts athletes, Jez. Yeah,
but I wonder what Richardson's game plan is going to be here. We know what about Martin Chester's all about. He's superb on the floor. Not to say he's not good on his feet, but I feel Richardson might try and keep on the feet for the start. And
we had the same thing last time, though. You know, we thought Liam Davis would dominate on the ground, and he didn't. Lee Richardson took it.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the champion, Martin Chester.
And now making his way to the cage is our FCC lightweight champion, Martin Chester. Won the title at FCC4 and now finally returns to the FCC cage here at FCC6 in an attempt to unify the division. Jez, tell us a little bit about Martin Chester.
Yeah, well, Chester is has one of the most dangerous ground games under the UFC banner. Saw an absolutely spectacular modified guillotine choke to earn the belt at FCC4 against Nick Leaning. Very dangerous on top, on his back. We've not seen a lot of his stand-up, he might have to kind of put and play today. We have no idea. Like you mentioned earlier, Richardson, he mixes it up. There's no way of telling, what he's going to do. He's got the capabilities both on the feet and on the ground. Only time will tell, and it's soon enough. Countdown is over. Here we are, the unification of the lightweight title.
Gun blast, think fast, think I'm hit. My broken my hips to see if I still exist. My big Lord, I'll send a letter to my friends. Up on again, hooligan, I'm to be king again.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. Can't hide. Gonna find you and take it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the next bout is to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds, and it's for the FCC Lightweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a mixed martial arts record of 7 victories and 2 defeats, representing New Blood MMA, Lee Richardson. And his opponent across the cage. He enters the cage with a mixed martial arts record of 9 victories and 2 defeats, representing Jet Reps MMA. He is the current reigning and defending champion, Martin Chester. Our referee in charge of the action is Mr. Neil Hall.
This lightweight title fight sponsored by Legacy Clothing, the official sponsor clothing sponsor of FCC. You can visit their website and look at all of their products on www.legacyclothingco.com.
Some fantastic stuff in the Legacy range. I've got many of their items myself. If you're a comic book fan and MMA fan, they've got some pretty cool stuff. Go check them out, legacyclothingco.com. And referee Neil Hall starts this lightweight title unification match. Martin Chester versus Lee Richardson, and it's a fast and furious start from these two lightweights. Nice body kick by Chester there, and he charges forward, pinning Richardson to the cage.
Chester happy to exchange, but he's got a great takedown there. Pulls Richardson right up in the air, slams him down right into his corner as well.
Big takedown there from Martin Chester, following it up with some nice shots, but Lee Richardson straight back to his feet. And now it's Richardson on top on the ground. Martin Chester with the one butterfly hook in, looking for that sweep. Richardson looking to posture up and pass that guard. He's not going to be able to do it from this position. Martin Chester puts the legs up. He's got the arm. This could be over very quickly here in the first round. He lets it go.
He keeps so busy, doesn't he, Chester? Pulls hips really high up at a really high rubber guard and then just throws them, just able to move those hips so quickly. But Richardson takes it back now. Trying to get those hooks in, desperately fighting for it.
And this is how he won at FCC 5. Is he going to repeat it at FCC 6? He's got the arm round the face. He's not got it under the chin yet.
Wants to try and lock in that body triangle, prevent his opponent from twisting out and moving into a guard position.
You know, we talk about guys with that flash KO ability. These guys have got flash submission ability.
Yeah, it's so technical.
And that's round the throat. That is tight. That is a really tight rear naked choke. Martin Chester trying to fight his way out of this. Lee Richardson arcing his back, but he's let it go. Yes. And Chester fighting those hands now, defending that rear naked choke. It's a bad position for Martin Chester, Jez. What does he need to do to get out of this?
Just wait 1 second while... Point deducted. It appears so.
I believe that was a point deducted for grabbing the fence. We'll have to clear that one up with referee Neil Hall between rounds, possibly.
But the fight continues here.
And Richardson's got that neck again. And again, he's got it in tight, Jez. It's not under the chin, though. It's across the jaw, and that hurts. Make no mistake about it. That choke's on in, but it hurts.
Yeah, that's a miserable position to be in. But the thing is, as well, with that rear naked, you can't hold it for that long. You completely burn your arms out.
And Martin Chester shucks him off. And Chester with a huge knee. And they're exchanging here against the fence. And Chester with a single leg into side control. And Martin Chester is back in control of this fight, Jez.
What a seesaw first round we have here. Absolutely, wonderful.
And Chester's locked up a guillotine. That's tight. Chester throwing shots. And there's the end of this first round. And what an explosive finish to that first round, Jez.
Yeah, there was never going to be any doubt about these two guys. They're two of the most highly ranked ground workers, but also showing great pedigree and great skill on their feet. A great exchange at points in that contest in the first.
Who from? What for? Who? A point off him.
Just clarifying some that point deduction with referee Neil Hall.
That was 1 point taken away from Martin Chester for grabbing the gloves of Lee Richardson.
Now, whether or not that could be a big deciding factor.
That could potentially, if you're going to give that round to Lee Richardson,
I think you could.
You'd be in every right to do. That could make that a 10-8 round. With it being a 5-round fight, Martin Chester's very much still in it, but when we come down to the judges' scorecards, if it goes that far, that could have some big implications, Jez. And Martin Chester is going to be more than ever now looking for a finish as we go into round 2 of this lightweight title unification bout. Martin Chester in the black with red trim, Lee Richardson in the red and black Venom shorts.
It's a very, very fast and furious first round there.
Nice head kick from Richardson. Chester charges in, trying to bully his man. Presses Richardson against the cage.
Isolates Richardson well away from his corner there.
Great cage smarts there from Martin Chester. Got that body lock. Switches to a double leg. Sweeps the legs out from underneath, straight into side control. Steps over and takes Lee Richardson's back. But Richardson's up.
Yeah, nice quick movement there from Richardson. You see a lot of fighters will turtle up there, give their opponent an opportunity to compose themselves and choose where they want to go, but Richardson keep him busy, got right back up, but he's up against the cage again, and he does look a little bit frustrated, which I completely understand.
Martin Chester's absolutely relentless here. Chasing those takedowns, really putting it on Lee Richardson here in the grappling department.
He's working his way up nicely, using the fence to get back onto his feet. Chester going for that single leg takedown.
Rips him off the cage and down, but it's Richardson still fighting that takedown.
Just non-stop, isn't he, Chester? Just doesn't give you any moment to breathe, any moment to take a second, get your composure, just puts the pace on. And mounts Richardson here.
Takes the back from the standing position. Martin Chester with a rear naked choke. It's not under the chin. He's got that rear naked choke around the jaw. This is tight. Richardson tries to roll out of it.
It's dangerous. I think it's going to be over.
There's a tap. And Martin Chester unifies the FCC amateur lightweight title. What a fight. What a win for Martin Chester.
Oh, unbelievable. I feel so sorry there for Lee Richardson. Could he put up a great performance, but what a move there by Chester to mount the back, sink in that rear naked. Patient with it. Richardson tried to shrug him off. You can say it was wearing down, took a gamble, but that was it, over. And Chester defends his lightweight title. What a wonderful performance here at FCC6.
Please. So, ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 50 seconds of the second round, your winner and still lightweight champion of the FCC, Martin Chester. And let's hear it for Lee Richardson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with you with the Martin Chester, who seems to be a bit infatuated with my shoes at the moment.
I want a pair then. I need a pair.
Maybe he's winning an FCC, I haven't told about you about.
Match my shorts, won't he?
Martin, that was a fast and furious bout. How are you feeling after that one? You must be feeling tired, but you must be feeling happy.
No, I feel fine. I'm not too tired. Go again.
He came out there, he really put it on you, but you answered him hold for hold, strike for strike. Was that one of your toughest fights so far, would you say?
I'll try something different. Kind of works, I think. I'll watch it back.
You came very close to finishing the fight at the end of the first round. Did you think you had it there?
I got with my ability during no claws.
And of course you got that locked up in the second you took his back. Did you know at that point the fight was over?
When he grabbed him, I got away from the second point, but I took his head instead.
Got a lot of support here tonight. Give a message to the fans who come out to support you here in FCC6.
Oh, thanks, appreciate it, it all helps. Big thanks to the coach Andy Whiteside, his last 5 minutes today. Doing something else, so I'm happy about to make the whole gym.
Well, Martin, it's always a pleasure watching you compete in FCC. Ladies and gentlemen, your FCC champion, Martin Chester.
chance with